everybody, I've just finished work. I'm on my way to pick my little boy up from school and it is freezing. I'm literally wrapped up, got my hat on. My hat may look weird because I've got my hair up in a clip, so just ignore my hat. So in today's video, I thought to cheer us all up in this cold, dark, horrible rainy day is to talk about the goddess Psyche. Now I did get interested in working with Psyche. I'm just going to use the term for now because I'm not fully ready to work with her at the moment. I've never really worked with deities before. But when I do work with her eventually, I'm going to work with her for past life, because I'm very interested in past life. And so I did get interested in her and Amor, who's known as Cupid. I don't really like the name Cupid, so I use another name of his called Amor, which I think suits him a lot better than Cupid. And I was watching the mythology of Amor, and he's known as Eros in Greek. And the ancient Greeks know him as Eros. And I got really interested in Eros's counterpart Amor. And I got interested in Psyche as well. And I'm using my same pink statue. If you've seen me in the videos, you know which one I'm on about, of Amor and Psyche. For also Eros, Amor and Psyche as well. Because I think that's one of their best statues that they have. And so for those of you that are new to Hellenism or even the Roman, Psyche was known as a mortal who felt that her beauty was her curse, because many men were felt intimidated by her because of her beauty. And she also had two other sisters as well. So Zephyrus, the wind god, flew her to this beautiful palace, which became Psyche's new home. Sorry, I'm just waiting for the cars to go past. And it was in that palace where she would find her husband. And she did fall in love with her husband, who is Amor, Greek's Eros. But she wasn't allowed to see him. That's Eros's way of kind of showing that, you know, he loves her, but she's not allowed to see him. And she does fall in love with her husband, and they do end up having a daughter called Pysche. And her sister said that how can you fall in love with a man that you will never see? Anyway, she took her sister's advice whilst her husband was sleeping to find out who it was, because the sisters had told her to find out when he was sleeping. So she lit a candle, and to her enchantment, she discovered that her husband was Amor. And Amor ended up waking up because a bit of wax had fell on his face, and he flew away, and he was very, very upset that she disobeyed his trust, and Psyche was heartbroken. So due to Aphrodite's jealousy of Psyche's beauty, because everyone started to work with Psyche due to how beautiful she was, and Aphrodite in this myth felt really jealous that everyone started to go to Psyche instead of her. So she gave Psyche impossible tasks that she was able to complete. She went to the underworld to give a bit of a beauty into a box for Persephone, and Eros found that the challenges that she completed, and he found out that she was worthy of his love, that he flew back to be with her, and they lived happily ever after, and they had a daughter called Pleasure. Now, Eros and Psyche's myth are what a lot of people see as the original Beauty and the Beast, and it is one of my favourite Greek mythologies. It's very romantic. It shows how much that Psyche would do to gain her love back, and you know, she remained faithful and remotely heartbroken of what she did, and she really did her very best to earn back Eros' trust, and it eventually paid off in the end. Now, Psyche's epithets are known as the soul, and her other epithet is known as anime, I don't know if I'm saying it right, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, which is her Roman name, which is also one of her epithets. Now, I do have my UPGs with Psyche. Psyche, I would also see her as a goddess of love due to her love for Eros. I would also, my UPG connect her to rainbows, because rainbows are to do with love. And I would also see her having a connection to the world, because love makes the world go round. Nothing was created without love involved. And so I do see her having that. And also ruling over the fertility, going on the fact that, again, all my UPGs, going on the fact that she was in love with Eros, and they had children together. Sorry, a squirrel just ran up to me, and they had children together. So, and I would also see her also to do with reincarnation. I was ruling over that due to she's to do with the soul, and her name does actually mean soul. And I also personally don't see her as an energy, and even as a pagan, you know, in the Greek and Roman religion, I still see deities up front instead of them taking a step back, mainly because there isn't a right or wrong way of doing, you know, Greek and Roman paganism. So I am working with Psyche in the Greek religion, and it was through watching her mythology that I got interested in working with her, and it was through watching Amor in the Greek and Roman mythology that I got interested in working with him. And so also my UPGs, I do associate the rose quartz with her roses, with her mirrors, makeups, perfumes, strawberries, rose incense, pink lemonade, rose lemonade, cookies, honey, olive oil, and because to me personally she's like a mini Aphrodite in a lot of ways. To me she's like everybody's Aphrodite, even though that I do work with Aphrodite in Roman, but Psyche is to me like everyone's Aphrodite. So she's like a mini Aphrodite to me. I'm under the star sign Libra, so Psyche does have an asteroid When she comes into Libra, it's all about beauty, harmony and balance. So when Psyche hits into Libra, we all become like glittery, like a mini glittery Psyches. So we all become like a mini hers. And I do also associate, again, my UPGs, the butterflies with her, due to her having the butterfly wings. And also they're also to do with love as well. So that's it on the goddess Psyche. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if my makeup doesn't look as tidy as it did this morning. I have been at work, and I have had my dinner. I had like a salmon and cream cheese and salad bagel. I always have my salads, and I do tend to eat a lot of, you know, soups, and me and my little boy, we do love our vegetables, so I had that for dinner today. I do tend to eat healthily sometimes, but I also like my treat days. I won't deprive myself of that. And I would also connect, before I end this video, due to Psyche being a mother, I would also, my UPG, see her ruling over motherhood. So I would, my UPG, I would say that one of her animals is a cow. And I would also connect her to the Milky Way, because that's, to me, that's all kind of like a symbol of motherhood. And with her like being the goddess of beauty, I would say they're also connected to the stars, because there's like beauty in like the universe and the stars and everywhere. So we'll connect her to the world, like I've said, and life in general. Just my UPGs with her. And so, as you can see, not much is historical, but it's just that when I've looked into her myth, different things about her kind of struck out to me, and it's like, oh yeah. So I would say that her sacred flower, my UPG, is the rose, due to her love for Eros and Amor in Roman. So there you go, guys. I hope this video has cheered you up of hearing about the goddess Psyche and this horrible British day. And if you do like this video, please give it a like and thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Love you lots. Bye.